Hello everyone. So today let us talk about x220 in 2023. Now I have been using x220 and ThinkPads for more than a decade, and I'm actually extremely happy with this laptop. This is actually one of my favorite laptop, and in fact last year in December, or I should say starting of 2023, I moved to ThinkPad T14, but I have always been using ThinkPad, or at least I should say for the last I think 15-ish years. In fact, right now I have like two X220. I have a T14, which is my main machine. This is X390. I also have purchased x270 and x280. So yes, I love working on ThinkPads, and I think ThinkPads are even in 2023. I don't really think there is any proper replacement of ThinkPads, and I think buying a used ThinkPad is even better because they are really cost effective. So today I thought I'll probably talk about why uh, you should consider getting X220 even in 2023. Now you can definitely use X220 for doing your main computing, and it will definitely work. Nothing wrong with it. But personally, starting from this year, I have been using X220 as my second laptop. So it is not really my primary machine, it is my secondary laptop, and it works really well. So when I want to basically do some light work, maybe I'm just having my evening drink, maybe if I want to record a video, I just use this ThinkPad X220. It works perfectly. The only reason I upgraded to T14 was mainly for video editing, and to be honest, if you use X220 for Zoom calls, for team calls, for Google Meet calls, it works flawlessly. And by the way, I'm on Arch Linux with 16 GB RAM, and this one is i5. So you can probably uh, get an idea about my configuration. Now, the second thing that I do with X220, and in fact, all of my laptops, or not all of my laptops, but all of my computers, is I back up my files. So I use a sync thing, which is basically, a very good utility to sync your files. So I just, turn this on, and I sync my files. And apart from syncing the files, someone was actually asking me, and I think there was a comment on my channel as well. In fact, couple of comments on my channel from students, and they were asking me, can we use X220 for our college? Yes, you can. It will work perfectly. You can definitely use X220 for your studies. You can use it for programming, for doing uh, some light work. I mean, there's no definition of light or heavy work, but I think if you're a student, if you're a computer science student, then you can definitely use it. I have Visual Studio Code and also uh, IntelliJ installed on this. And of course, there might be other applications that you may want to run. For example, you may want to run Docker. Of course, Docker will probably not work, although I do have Docker on this because I use Atlassian Forge setup, and you need Docker to deploy. So it works perfectly. You can also use X20 for Media Center. You can of course use it with MPD. You can play videos on it. You can play YouTube. You can of course play Netflix. So works perfectly. And also X220 is really cheap. So I'm sure in 2023 you can get something like this for maybe 150 pounds, dollars, in this range. So it could be $100, £100, it could be 200 or even more, but you can definitely get something in this range for sure. And if you want to learn Linux, and especially if you want to learn Arch Linux, for example, I'm using Arch Linux, and I also use Fedora on this, so I think this can be a very good reason. And also you can use X220 to just learn about computers and laptops. You can of course open it up. It is very easy to open, and you can actually open everything, and you can actually change the thermal paste if you want. So uh, you will be able to do it. It is super easy, super. I mean, not really easy. I think there is no definition of easy, but you can do it if you are trying to learn about computers. You can of course clean it. I do that, every year, at least once a year. I open it up and I clean it. And you can also, when if you're thinking of purchasing X220, you can actually purchase or get this battery, the extended battery, and it works for a long time. I mean, I think I get something like I think I probably need to do some tests, but I think I get maybe 3 hours on this, and it is of course more than enough, to be honest. And by the way, usually this is on my ultra base, and whenever I feel like going to my kitchen, or sometimes if I'm sitting in my garden, I just carry this with me, and that is it. I hope I've given you some ideas, and of course these reasons to purchase X20. And I think the main reason, or I should say one of the best reason, is it's a wonderful machine. It's a beautiful laptop, and just buy it for its main core features. And I think people love. It's not just me. There are many people who love ThinkPad X320. All right, that is it. Bye bye.